heart. Yeah.
It is with a heavy heart that my family is here today to say goodbye to our dear friend Meir. There's never the right time to say goodbye, so please indulge me one last time to speak directly to Meir. On behalf of my wife Jeannie, our children Joey and Lindsay, Jonathan, Nicole, and Jeffrey, allow me to tell you how much we adore you. Each of us has a special connection and friendship with you that has seen years of sharing and caring. For years, we've considered each other as family. Whenever a new book, whether it be a cookbook or any other volume, you always told Jeannie, when she asked for copies, feel free to pick from the garden we planted together. You and Lindsay had a special relationship. You were notorious for texts back and forth for all the charitable causes Lindsay would present. Many times you brought to our attention how proud you were of her good works, and how the generations continued. I remember the day my father, blessed memory, told me of his meeting with you and Nussin and the opportunity to dedicate Talmud volume Erevin. The volume was first published when my father was taking chemotherapy. His participation made him so proud and happy at a difficult time. He passed out copies of his volume to many of his friends with great optimism and joy. For that alone, I will be forever grateful to you. What you and Nussin did for me and my family, I can never repay. You always refer to our partnership. I pray that you know how honored we are to have had the privilege of partnering with you and all that you stood for and accomplished. You made Torah accessible to millions of people in a most beautiful way. Your desire for a book to be not only halakhically correct, but also beautiful to the eye is well known. Attention to details within your character. I remember going to see the facility where the Talmud is printed and how proud you were how each book is hand finished with the sponge painting on the edges of the pages. An Art Scroll event was another time your attention to detail showed in many ways. You were involved in the planning of the agenda through the menu. Without a doubt, no one ever went hungry while attending an Art Scroll event. Many know you as a co-editor of the Talmud, as a man who changed the landscape of the accessibility of learning Torah, as a pioneer reaching all Jews with the written word. I have the honor to hold you as a beloved friend. Meir, 25 years ago, when my father passed, you were there for me. I will never forget your faith, confidence, and unwavering support in me through difficult times that followed. You have stood at my side at my father's grave on every one of his yortzites in Columbus, Ohio, in some very nasty weather for the last 25 years. Your presence was always comforting and never taken for granted. We are not through, in fact, far from finished. We have many projects we are still working on together. Just like the faith you had in me and the support and wisdom you gave to me, I hope to do the same for your son Gedalia. To your beloved family, Rachel and the children, it was Meir and Rachel and every simcha, bar mitzvah, wedding, brisses. Spending the holidays together in Israel, it was always you and Rachel. Your love for her and your family was always so obvious. You worried for everyone in a quiet, loving way. Meir, today, as your neshamas ascends to the Shemayim, you will be welcome and take your place with all the great Jewish leaders who went before you. When you see my father, please give him a big hug and kiss from us and thank him for introducing us. I am forever grateful to Hashem for having you as a friend who changed my life and who also impacted so positively on hundreds of thousands of Jewish people. I will never forget you. Yehi Zechrono Baruch, may your memory always be remembered as a blessing.